If you have an exceptional memory, an exceptional power to recall, lasting impression on others is on the card. Saving the learning time is on the card. And boosted self-confidence can't be compared with anything in this world. Hello everyone, this is Jyoti, your maths teacher and your brain coach for accelerated learning. Today I've got a memory tip for you. But before that, if you haven't checked out the memory principles of my previous videos, the links are in the description box. As well as subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. So the tip for memory is turn into picture. I've already explained the power of visualization in my earlier videos, and today I'll prove it to you that you are a visual creature when it comes to memory, when it comes to learning. If I ask you about your car right now, you will think of the location, you will think of the color, you will see the 4 tires, and there is an entire image of your car in your mind right now. And if I ask you something, some portion, some question of a memory 5 years ago, you will go into a video. There's a video of that time running in your mind, and you will extract whatever question I've asked you from there. So we are visual creatures. This is how we learn. But if I ask you what is the image in your mind, what is the picture in your mind for hydrogen or helium, or when you look at the chemical reaction, area, volume, work done, energy, Geneva Conference, capitals, right, regions, tropical regions, you do not have images for these things in your mind. That is why either you find them boring, or you're not interested in them, or you lose them very early, or you rote memorize, continuously repeating again. But if you create it into a picture, it will be very fast, quickly stored, and that is why quickly recalled. But suppose you have to learn a state and a capital. Now 2 pictures need to be glued together. And what is the gluing element? Which will associate 2 words together, like word and a meaning, English. So what are the principles for that? That is vowels. A, E, I, O, U. A stands for action, E stands for exaggeration, then A, E, I stands for illogical, O stands for outstanding, and U stands for unusual. As I always told you, it has to be weird. Now let's take an example. Suppose you have to learn the capital of US. Now US capital is Washington. So you need an image for US and you need an image for Washington. While creating images, you can follow 3 things. First, that you break down the word into 2, which creates a meaning for you. Second, you find a rhyming word immediately. And third, whatever comes to your mind first, because that's already associated in your brain. So if I think of US, the first thing that comes to my mind is Donald Trump, even if he's not the president anymore, but still. Then Washington, I can break it down into washing, right, and a ton. So I can just visualize Donald Trump washing a ton of clothes. Weird, unusual, and there's an action associated, so you will never forget it. Now let's take another example. Suppose you have to learn an author and a book name. So like Rabindranath Tagore has written Gitanjali, and I always used to forget Gitanjali. I used to remember the essence but always forgot the name. Now Rabindranath Tagore image is clear in my mind. You can create your own image, or you can always Google the images for particular thing. Yes, then also that image is there. So Rabindranath Tagore has an image in my mind. Now for Gitanjali, either I can think of Gita and Anjali. So Gita, any Gita that I know, any Anjali that I know, which are already in my mind, and just hang them from the ears of Rabindranath Tagore, right? So that's illogical, yes. Or Gita can be your book. Now for Anjali, if I really think of Anjali, I can think of the Kajol's character from Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. So I can imagine that Anjali reading the Gita also. So then also I'll remember Gitanjali. And where is she reading? Hanging from the beard of Rabindranath Tagore. So you've connected the 2 pictures with an action, with a video, and something unusual, right? Now you can try this like for H2. Like for H2, you can think of 2H and then make a dumbbell out of it, right? And in chemistry, when you look at the reaction, you can have images for every element. and then create a story out of it, that the dumbbell went to the Nattu Kaka, remember the Nattu Kaka from my previous video, and you can actually make a story and learn reactions. Like Geneva Conference was for prisoners. Now Geneva, I can think of a genie associated with it, right? So I can visualize a genie, a huge genie, give it a color, who is taking care of the prisoners of the war, or from a prison. He's taking out with the magical wand, taking the prisoners out of it. So you will never forget that the Geneva was actually for the prisoners. Yes. Now, state and capital, like you can even imagine, like for Himachal Pradesh, the capital is Shimla. So for Himachal, there has to be an image if it's mountain, completely up to you. For Shimla, I can think of Shimla Mirch also, right? So I can imagine a huge Shimla Mirch on the Himachal or the Himalayas there. So I associated them. So that is how you connect to pictures. You can even do for word meanings, like the word is demystified. Right, so what is demystify? You can create a video out of it also. Mist is all kind of fog around you, and then D is removing that fog, and you can imagine me coming and removing all your fogs, right? So demystify is clearing all the confusions and just setting up clear understanding. So I hope you got that, how to connect to pictures and how to become quick in memory. A fast memory has many benefits, especially boosted confidence and shorten the learning time and even shorten your anxiety in the exams. Please subscribe my channel. If you like the video, please press the like button and stay tuned for more videos for accelerated learning. Till then, bye bye.